Okay. Dhruvi, can you do the mantra?
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Rihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayuriyanam.
Namo Ariyanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Savasahanam.
Eso Panchanamukara.
Panchanamakara.
Sava Pavak Panasanam.
Sarvapavakanashanam.
Mangalam Cha Sarvesim.
Mangalam cha sarvesim.
Padvam Havai Mangalam.
Parmam havai mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Shivaya.
Danan.
Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Who wants to say the daily prayer? Okay, Dhruv, you know the last one you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on health, so that my body as an instrument will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and success. I will always remain sincere, moral, pure in mind, speech, and body. In all my, I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please have your divine grace blessing such that I never miss my section. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, thus all my resources to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, pure in mind, speech, and body, in all my dealings with self and everyone in life, so I become man of personality, poor, excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents and never will I ever back answer them arrogantly. Please give me infinite inner strength in these regards. Jai Sachidanand.
Study prayer. Okay, hit this way.
O Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please shower divine grace and break the walls of my vision, and give me the infinite inner strength to make my learning the best. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, who knows the Dada's prayer? Okay, Dhruvi.
I'm in Hindi.
Yeah.
O Dada Bhagwan,
Hey Dada Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे
हम
हैं आपके बच्चे
के हैं सच्चे
दिल के हैं सच्चे
काम करेंगे फिर भी है कच्चे काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे
काम करेंगे अच्छे
Very good. Okay, who knows the homework? Okay, let's see. Oh, Jyoti bol rahe.
The homework was about supervision and vigilance. It was observe your thoughts that come to you in your mind after like praying, studying, eating, etc.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so for praying, like after I was praying, I was thinking about what the prayers I had just said and whether or not I had said it like wholeheartedly. After eating, I would thank mommy for making the food and observing the taste. And after school, I reflect on whether I broke any of the codes of conduct and mentally correcting myself. I also reflect on what I had learned that day.
Okay, Dhruvi,
eating, I would usually think of how the taste was and how good I liked it. And then after praying, I would think of did I use did I really focus on what I was saying and not like just say it because I had to, and how many mistakes did I make. And for studying, I would make sure that I'm listening and understanding everything that a teacher's teaching.
This way.
After eating, I observe the taste of what I ate. After studying, I try and remember what I studied and see if I remember everything correctly. And after praying, I observe whether I actually said it wholeheartedly and did not just say it for the sake of saying it.
Did you taste? Did you verify with your mama?
For the taste?
Food taste. Did you check with mama whether you're right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay,
I know what she puts, so yeah.
that's good. That's cheating. Now, did you taste it? Huh?
Yeah.
She doesn't put karo. She puts salt. So, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dhruvi, did you check with your mama?
Sometimes I forgot, but the other times, yeah, I did.
Let's see.
Same as Dhruvi. Sometimes I forgot, sometimes I did.
Hey,
check.
Kush, where are you hiding, Kush?
Yeah.
How come you're hiding today? Okay, homework.
Yeah. So I wrote that first. Whenever I eat, after I eat, I think whenever it's good, I say it's good, and in my mind, I think that this is good. But whenever my mom makes something bad, I would say it's good, but inside my mind, I would think that how can anybody make something like this bad? After studying, I would think that did I just write it down and did I actually just listen to the teacher and like wrote it down properly, or did I just write it down for the sake of writing it down? And for the prayers, did I just say it so I can finish it and do something else, or did I actually do it and like mean what I say?
Okay. What grade would you give as a supervisor?
Like 8.
Like a what?
8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 7. Dhruvi?
Around 8.
8. Let's see. It has me.
8.
8, around 7. How about, were you happy? Happiness, what about the supervision on happiness? Whole week. What score would you give? It has me? Or you didn't check it?
For observing.
Hmm?
For the score for observing, like whether we observed everything properly.
So you didn't check the happiness all week? That's a part of homework too, right?
Can you repeat? Your voice is very low.
I'm sorry?
Your voice is very low. Can you repeat, please?
I cannot understand what you say.
Your voice is very low. Please repeat what you said last. Did you hear that?
That's me.
Yes.
Did you hear that? Please repeat what you said lastly. You can't hear?
Oh, I can. You repeat. You want me?
She could not hear what you said last.
Oh, homework was also happiness. How you grade your happiness over the week, all week. Did you hear me?
Yeah, that was not our homework. We were just told to observe what we
Okay. Anybody on happiness? Okay, this is Dada.
Yeah. See, one thing, our inner God is full of knowledge. It spreads the light of knowledge in every activity of our mind, speech, and body, and specifically the five senses. So, what we are supposed to do in supervision, our job is to see, understand, and find out what exactly is happening, not what you are doing. Apparently, you may feel that you are doing, but principally it is just happening. That's what Dada said. Everything in the world just happens outside in the world and within our body. Our body itself is the replica, minuscule of the outside world. So when we have a very sharp and focused supervision, then we will be able to know our mistakes in its smallest form. And it is a natural tendency that once we see our mistake, we are definitely going to correct them. And we are suffering because of our mistakes. We fail because of our mistakes. So when you supervise it with full focus, with full sharpness, then what would happen? You will gradually see all your mistakes. And when you know your mistakes, definitely you're going to correct them. And when you correct them, you will definitely end up in succeeding, because your success story depends on how well you supervise, how well you correct your mistakes, and that's how you get your result. Like this time you said, some said 7, some said 8 out of 10, but then because the perfection of that supervision is like the knowledge light illumines all the activity, but we are lost somewhere. You understand that? We don't, so it's like, see, this light is there. This light is showing me everything. But I overlook certain things and I get hurt. I dash with something while walking. Do you understand this? So when you are very well determined to see, your determination that I want to see everything that happens within Hitasvi, within Dhruvi, within Hetsi, within Moksha, within Kush. So then what is going to happen? The light will help you see what is happening. It will help you supervise what is happening. And when all the mistakes are eliminated, you have full success with you. Do you understand? So this is where our determination is very important. That yes, I want to see, I want to supervise. And on the operating side, I want to do my work perfectly. Like, I want to get good grades. It's very boring, I don't like this. Then that itself will not help you remain well focused on your studies or whatever you're doing, and there are chances of great failure. Right? That's why it is said supervision, dialogue, reporting. Reporting is like you are inscribing your mistake. You're jotting down your mistake, jotting down your performance. And when you read your own performance, then you will feel, you will understand how well you did, and definitely it will further help you resolve more firmly that you want to achieve this result. Did you understand? Did you understand? So this is what we are having, this mechanism, and we are the living aspect in this matter or doing this universe of the mind, speech, body, what you are. Do you understand? As I am Hitasvi, I am Dhruvi, I am Kush, I am Hetsi. Do you understand? So you are taking full advantage of the knowledge light within, that is Dada Bhagwan's light. And that's how Dada Bhagwan is going to help you succeed and reach the highest goal of our life as permanent happiness. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, so to look into further, how many times you eat in a week? People don't eat?
Hello.
People don't eat?
Hello.
More than like 27, 20, at least 21 times.
At least, yeah, right. So every time, 21 times, do you really supervise yourself? How fast you ate? How much in a rush you were? How much relaxed you were and ate for half an hour or 8 in 2 minutes? That is the focus. Why don't you start supervising that way? Same thing work, study. You know, how many times Kushali irritated you? How many times Kushali burst into your room while you're studying? Did you concentrate on the study well? Does that make sense? And Dada's none, you know, how many times you violated the 9th code of conduct? How many times in a day we get a chance to work on 9 conduct? With the 9 codes of conduct? 2 times?
The whole
3
day.
times? Huh?
You have the whole day.
No, but how many times do you think you get encounter things which will affect 9 diamonds?
Most of the time.
Yeah,
Like when
many times a day. Right? Your thought is never, your mind is never stopping. Then when you're home, you're dealing with Bhavya, Dada now, Mama, right? Let's see when Mama comes home from school, teaching, her moods. So, you know, so we'll continue this homework and focusing on this kind of, that's some mistakes, I think the Buddha is saying that we want to be aware of. Once you are aware of the mistakes, they gradually will go. Right, Deepakananda? You're mute.
Going on. Bad supervision, so bad incomplete information, and incomplete information means all your actions won't be correct, and that is where your progress or your performance goes down. You understand? So everything is focused on our decision. How firm, how clear, how strong is your decision that I want to supervise perfectly. And finally also say that yes, whenever, every time I see the mistakes, I will correct them. So whatever you have decided to do, it will happen. So all your effort should be on the decision side, not on the doing side. Because the doing side, circumstances will help you fulfill, accomplish your decision, whatever you have decided to do. All your resources, that is your mind, speech, body, and the surrounding, circumstantial support, what you need from the nature, it will all come to your help, come to your rescue because of your decision only. If your decision is weak, not firm, then you don't come across right circumstances, evidences, supporting evidences to fulfill your decision. But if it is firm, it is strong, then it's like nature will be forced to supply you with all those evidences which will give you whatever you have decided. So for anything to make it happen, you must decide to do. Then other things will follow naturally. Now understand? That's all. This is the principle of happening. How things happen. You decide and it will happen. If you analyze backwards, reverse way, try to understand every time you have succeeded, every time things have happened, you have performed, then you will understand that your efforts were all in that direction in your decision, and other things helped you achieve your decision, fulfill your decision. So this is how this principle, when you use it, is that's why I said what you decide naturally happens. And you have decided one, but then that decision should be free from all contradictions. For example, I have decided I want to be happy, but if I keep giving trouble to others, then this contradiction of mine will not help me achieve my happiness, acquire my happiness. You understand? I want to get good grades, but I am not studying well. So that contradiction is very dangerous. It will not help you give your performance. Do you understand? That's where it is very important. Just make a very firm and strong decision, and you will see everything falling in its place for you to succeed. And then no compromise. So it is said, you force your mind to follow your decision. You don't follow your mind. Do you understand? See, let us take a case. You have to work, you have to do something very important. But your mind tells, why don't I do that? We, in our understanding, we say, chore has come. A thief has come, which is snatching you your resources, and it doesn't allow you to fulfill or accomplish your goal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is where you force your mind to help you accomplish your decision. You don't follow your mind, you follow your decision. And if mind tries to contradict, tries to weaken your decision or go against your decision, don't listen. Do you understand? See, it again depends on how firm your decision is. That's how your decision will work. And your mind will not try to play games with you. And we want that. And mind is not playing games with you. But you have made your mind like that. So if you are firm in your decision, however your mind will go against your decision, you're not going to listen to your mind. Sorry, buddy. You're not helping me. You're not talking what I want. You're not guiding me correctly. I can't listen to you. And it doesn't say you'd listen to me. But for us to achieve and accomplish our goal, we must follow our decision. That's why it said, once decided, we don't even listen to ourselves. That decision only follows. That's it. Jai Satchidanand.
So, what was the stuff you said? Okay, decision what you want to do. What does it mean to you? That's it.
Hey, you're not audible, I think so. We can't hear you.
Let's say you're not audible.
Why? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now yes.
Talk loudly, please.
The question was decision. What does decision? What you want to do mean, right?
Yeah. What does it mean to
Okay,
you?
so what I think it means is that when I decide that I want to do something, like let's say I want to get high marks on my upcoming test, and I want to do that, I should get my mind to alter its thoughts to support me with that decision instead of trying to get me to contradict with it.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, when you wake up, how many decisions you make?
Can't
Because
hear.
you-
I decide to get out of the bed.
No, yeah, and it goes on and on and on that. So if your mind says, then what happens?
You stay in
Then I don't
bed.
get out of the bed.
Yeah. So I think this is what Dada is saying. So help us with how many decisions we have to make every once you start waking up.
A lot.
Yeah. And then how
It
many
starts with
times?
waking up and then ends with going to sleep on time, and then again waking up on the right time.
Yeah. And then what happens all the time is, you either go with your mind or you don't go with the mind. And
But most of the time I go with my mind.
yeah, yeah, and you forget about goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is, I think, what Deepak Dada is trying to say is, we just want to, be aware of our mind, our decisions, and it goes with it or doesn't go. Okay? Okay? So
I'll give you an example what had happened. It is very striking one. Once it so happened, Dada decided to go to a place and give Gnan to a saint, Jain saint, sadhu. And unfortunately, he was not doing good. His health was really, really bad. And everyone said, Dada, let us postpone. Let us postpone. You know what he said? I don't mind postponing. But once I succumb to this decision, because once I have decided, come what may, I must follow my decision. So he said, I don't want to weaken my mind. With great difficulty, I have achieved this state wherein I don't listen to my mind. So he said, I don't want to weaken my decision. So he continued with the decision, and finally everything went well. He gave Gnan, and then everything went well. And then he was, his health was really bad. They came back, but you know what he was saying? That these ups and downs of health will come. It may appear that, sorry to say, but Dada had said, it may appear like, oh, the end time has come. But no, it's not like that. Yeah, it may appear things, but then you don't know the order of Vyavasthit, that is, order of nature. How can you just decide if the situation gets bad, it can get worse, but that's not the final thing. So unless it happens, don't accept. Put all your efforts, positive efforts. Don't succumb to your mind's weaknesses. And this solely depends upon your decision. That's why Dada said that we are going. I don't want to weaken my mind by changing my decision. Circumstances may not be favorable, but you stick on to your decision. Do you understand? But finally it happened. They went and finished the work. Okay?
Yeah, but that's really, really strong will, right?
Oh my God. Even I think It's not that easy, but when we listen to such strong example, then our firmness, our decision also becomes very strong without any contradiction.
Everybody got that? Okay. This week, can you, Hetsi, can you do Trimata, please?
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo Loye Sova Sahunam.
Namo Loye Sava Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Etso Panchanamukkaro.
Sovapam Vappanasano.
Savapam Vappanasano.
Galanam Cha Sovesim.
Mangalanam Cha Sovesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand.
Deepakanandji.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand.